Hey makeup lovers! Today's makeup lesson will start getting you ready for the insanity that's about to happen this Halloween 2012. Today our focus is drag makeup. Alright, so first off, we'll get rid of these eyebrows. Then I'll be using my very best friend over here, my glue stick, to start pressing down the hair. So step number 2 will just be to use a full coverage concealer right on top of that brow. Now I'm using a color that's way lighter than my skin right now because eventually it will become the highlight of my eyeshadow, so I'm not really worried about it being too light yet. The way I'll be applying it will be using a spatula. I'm using a full coverage powder that's also much lighter than my skin. Is going to press over my entire eyelid. That's going to make sure that concealer stays in place. I'm using that same spatula to apply the glue this time because I need a thicker, more dense application. I'm taking all that bunch of glue there. It's a little scary, but you just have to move really fast. And again, I'm using that same foundation powder. I'm going to go ahead and block in my eyebrow. For now, I am going to use the start of my eyebrow, blocking in a shape. Better. So I'm using an eye primer. Again, it could be lighter. It's not going to be as light this time. It's what I'm working with. And I'm fluffing that all over. You see how that concealer was creasing? You want to watch out for that. So using something that's water resistant will help you from the creasing. But in there, you can just go ahead and press a light layer of eyeshadow. That right there. So right after that, I'm going to go ahead and block in my crease because like I said, I'm still working in this sort of sketchy feel. So I'm taking a plum color eyeshadow, which looks like that. I'm going to leave about a centimeter of space between that crease I'm making up and my eyebrow. And then from there, you want to raise it up a little higher because you have all the eye space. And then you just want to start slowly coming down. Doesn't have to be perfectly rounded. Again, this is a shadow, not a shape. From there, I almost feel like I can go ahead and block in my eyebrow because I can make it resemble the crease shape I did. You can always use a brush to help you spread that pencil. I'm going to go ahead and actually just pound some eyeshadow on top of that eyebrow. Green brown, which is going to be an ash brown. This guy right here. I don't want my brows to be too red. My second blending color is going to be bright yellow. Now I'm taking a stiffer brush. It's a square brush, but it's got a round tip on it. I'm taking now jet white eyeshadow just on the arch of the brow. That's just going to make it stand out a little bit. The dry eyeshadow and pounce it right on top of it, yeah. So it was just missing. So I'm taking that black eyeshadow again, and I'm going under at the lowest part of that crease I made up, and I am giving it jet black eyeshadow lines with an angle brush. Why? Because this is really going to create contrast. From here you can actually go up. Right here I'm going to leave it because I know the liner will come through that. So it's just an arch I made up there. White pencil. Now this is bright white. I'm taking the inside of my eye and I'm highlighting it. It's just smudging that color on the inside to give myself a better highlight. I'm just pouncing a little bit of glitter. I'm using a glitter that has got some sort of a teal iridescence on it. You guys will see the name of it. It looks like snow. And then I'm just pressing on top of that color. I'm using now a bright, bright, bright fuchsia pigment. It looks like this everywhere. So I can take that really bright pigment, get it underneath that black. See, now my lid can look pinkish from far away. But it doesn't have to be that I press all that pink on there in the beginning because it's gonna lose and it's gonna fall. My line now, I have to think of the point of where my crease is and the point of my eyebrow and the point of my actual eye. So I'm taking it from here and I'm going straight up. My whole idea is to make a line where I can build up into the actual liner. I just want to block the dark color and give myself guidance. I'm using, this is about this is about 2 shades darker than my actual skin color. I'm using it because now I have to shape my face. You guys know how to contourize. This one's going to be very subtle though, but I'm not really using the same color of my skin, but I'm using a lighter and a darker product. And they're going to blend in the middle and hopefully give me the color I want. And I am now not really highlighting, but blending out the rough color with a shade that's just 0.5 lighter than my actual skin tone. So when it blends with that dark, I have a nice warm tone. I'm just softening out. I'm now taking the lighter planes. So that same concealer that I had used for my eyebrows in the very beginning, the really light tone, I'm taking it under the eye. So I'm taking a powder that's basically almost my skin tone, and I'm fluffing it all over my face to set everything. I'm taking a light, really light loose powder. It's this one right here. And I'm using a white pigment. I love this pigment. This is a pure white pigment. That's actually the name of it, pure white. I'm using a blue, jet blue, electric blue eyeshadow over here. I just take the inner corner first, and I try to get it as slanted as I can so it's not over the liner. Just look at the top of this tip and the top of that tip. Make sure they're somewhere close to each other. And then I'm not worried about it being a thin line or a thick line because I'm going to smudge my lipstick into this. And just getting that color under the lip pencil. Oh, fuchsia, I love it. Check it out. We are done. Check it out. Till next time, have fun, guys.